Now, this place is the real deal MIT. It is serious business. And of course, we all know that, right? It's MIT. But why? I mean, is it because everyone there is such a mathematical genius or such a science genius or such a techie genius? Not really. I mean, yes and no. It's really more about the fact that the students at MIT are not only brilliant with respect to numbers, but they're also really intricate problem solvers. They're people who think inside and outside and over and under to really find and uncover reason and meaning and logic, and in some respects completely dismantle what we know as logic and put it all back together. And that's what I got from the students at MIT. They're not only smart, they're also extremely creative. I mean, they're spending a lot of time in labs and studios designing things and working things through and spending time in maker spaces. It's really a very hands-on place, and it was much more artistic than I had imagined it would be. I mean, these kids are builders. These kids are seeing the world outside the box, which I think is sort of ironic because, again, when we think about MIT, I think we imagine it as this very sort of straight-laced numbers game, problem-solving kind of vibe, and it's not. It's actually so much more deconstructed than that. There's a tradition at MIT that I think really reflects the spirit of the university. So every year at the East Campus Residence Hall, students build some sort of massive structure in the courtyard. In the past, it's been like a really intricate fort, it's been a roller coaster, it's been a mini amusement park, and we're talking functional, permitted, like okayed by civil engineers type of things that are actually workable and safe and functional. And they do this for fun, and they do this every year. It's a project that welcomes first-year students and basically says, this is the kind of world you're going to be entering into. So buckle up, be ready to be hands-on, because that's how we think. We take what's up here, and we put it in here, and we just get to work. So let's talk stats, because they're pretty hardcore. I mean, the acceptance rate, we're talking about 3.9%. I mean, they had over 33,000 applicants last year, about 1,300 admits. They have about 4,900 undergrads, which is really small. And I always think about a school like MIT as something that really looms large in my mind. So I always feel like it gets a lot bigger than it actually is. So anyway, you're getting a lot of one-on-one with teachers. You're getting a lot of research time, a lot of lab time, and a lot of studio time. So if that's the kind of student you are, then this may very well be the place for you. And by the way, not everything is about math and science. I mean, they have 57 undergraduate majors, including anthropology, American studies, art and design, literature, linguistics, and philosophy. They have 59 minors. They have 50 departments and programs, and their joke is that they have one pirate certificate. Arg. You get to major in arg. Okay, that may or may not be true, but that's sort of the MIT sense of humor. They like to make fun of themselves. And believe it or not, MIT students do have fun. I mean, they have fun sports. Believe it or not, they're called the Engineers. Don't be shocked. They have a D3 football team. They're in the NEWMAC conference, which is the New England Women's and Men's Athletic Conference. And they have fraternities and sororities. Over 30% of their student body is involved in Greek life. That's a lot. Actually, I think it's close to 40%. So of course, around the area, you're getting Harvard, which is practically next door, and all of the schools outside of Cambridge in Boston. So you're getting the best of the history and the lifestyle and all the stuff that encompasses Boston. But if you are that MIT brain, you have that makerspace problem-solving situation, you're gonna get the best of there. You're gonna be with the greatest minds in the world, in one of the greatest cities in the world, with access to some of the other greatest minds in the world. Now, if you guys are actually applying to college right now, and you are writing your essays, or you are writing letters of continued interest, please send them to us, you guys. AlexisCollegeExpert.com. We will edit them for you. Let's go.